What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the KJ from Cali show. I wanted to get this video out before Friday Night SmackDown, which apparently is tomorrow, and before the next pay-per-view, which would be the NXT pay-per-view coming up on Saturday. I just want to give you my takeaways right now for last pay-per-view, which would be the Royal Rumble. Shout out to Safety J for doing a whole video with me. We did a whole video about this, but for some reason the sound didn't get recorded, so we will probably be doing one for the Elimination Chamber after that pay-per-view. But I'm gonna give you my overview for all the matches and the four that we have to go over. First of all, they started off with the men's Royal Rumble match, which was unorthodox, but if you watch the whole pay-per-view all the way through, then you know why they started out with the men's Royal Rumble match. And give or take, the men's Royal Rumble match was okay with the lack of NXT superstars showing up to the main roster. If they pulled more NXT superstars into the Royal Rumble instead of using contenders like Booker T or Logan Paul, I think it would be a better match to see like a Braun Breaker introduction into the main roster, or somebody like Wesley or somebody from NXT to make their debut onto the main roster. But other than that, it was really good. Outside of the fact that Cody Rhodes entered in the Royal Rumble at number 30 and won the Royal Rumble at number 30. This is the problem with the WWE. The WWE is very predictable when it comes down to the number 30 entrance or the number 27 entrance. We already know who's gonna win. We already predicted that Cody Rhodes was gonna win no matter what. So that's that was a huge disappointment with the Royal Rumble match. Overall, though, it played out to be one of the better things about the show. Kofi Kingston did his biggest fail trying to jump on the chair, and it didn't work out. Just like last year's WrestleMania, last year's Royal Rumble, he failed to do his little stunt to get back inside the ring. But other than that, I give the Royal Rumble match maybe a 3 out of 5 stars, just that match in general. The next match, which was light work for Bianca Belair, was Bianca Belair versus Alexa Bliss. This match was completely a disappointment because, number one, it didn't last that long. Number two, Bianca Belair just wiped the floor with Alexa Bliss, and Alexa Bliss storyline didn't play all the way through the way I wanted it to play through. Why? What was I expecting? I was expecting that demonic Alexa Bliss to come out and be the demonic Alexa Bliss that we were expecting to get from her throughout the shows. They've been showing her go crazy. On Monday Night Raw, she beat up Bianca Belair. During the interview, she beat up Bianca Belair, and she always went paranoid. I was expecting to see Uncle Howdy show up, and we get that gothic Alexa Bliss, but that's not what happened. Bianca Belair just tore her up. So I was highly disappointed in that match. It could have been played better. I would have wrote it different, but that's just my opinion when it comes down to Bianca Belair and Alexa Bliss. The next match we have was the pitch black match, or should I say black light match, because it wasn't a pitch black match. When they advertised this pitch black match, I expected all the lights to be out, everybody's cell phones have lights shining like a firefly type of thing, and they just had this match in the pitch dark. That's not what happened. This was a gimmick match. This was a match to advertise Mountain Dew's pitch black drink. That's it. And it was a black light match in general. So if they had did this right, I think this match would have been better than it was. Now, did it look cool? It looked great. The colors, the black light effect, LA Knight's gear. As far as the match, it was short. It was a gimmick match. I didn't like it at all. And then the way it ended was pretty bad. Uncle Howdy did this stunt that was supposed to hit LA Knight. And if you watch camera angles, they show that he just jumped and hit. Now, I talked to Safety J about this. Safety J was like, his elbow caught him. And I have to look at other features or other angles to see if he actually caught him with the elbow. But Uncle Howdy did this stunt, and people are like, yo, that's all we get of Uncle Howdy. And he didn't really hit LA Knight. LA Knight would be injured. But as far as the pitch black match, this was supposed to be something phenomenal. This is the first ever pitch black match. We never seen it before. And I just feel like it could have been played a lot better than what it did. The stunt was cool. It looked cool, but you guys were You guys went gimmicky on me, like it was just a gimmick match. And the women's Royal Rumble match was probably outside the main event the best match of the night. These Rhea Ripley entering at number 1 was phenomenal. Rhea Ripley staying throughout the whole match was phenomenal. The last 3 women inside the match was the number 1 contestant, which would be Rhea Ripley, the number 2 contestant, which is Liv Morgan, and a previous Royal Rumble winner, which would be Asuka, and they had them duke it out on the apron, which left an unpredictable moment who was going to win. Now, I already had predicted, if you guys are keeping up with my channel, that Rhea Ripley was going to win, and sure enough, Rhea Ripley did win. So I was already not on the edge, knowing that Rhea Ripley was going to come out on top, but it was still a good match. Michelle McCool made an entrance out the audience. She hopped out. She left her kids in the audience. Once they hear her theme song, she was like, what? And hopped in the Royal Rumble. Phenomenal stuff. I've never seen anything like it. Nia Jax returned. Doudrop returned. So we got to see people return. I wasn't too excited about Nia Jax. I'm not a fan of Nia Jax anyway, but she returned at the number 30 entrance, and that was supposed to be a surprise. Maybe you guys enjoy it. I didn't, but we'll see what they have for Nia Jax in the future. But other than that, the women's Royal Rumble match was top notch. I have no complaints about that match. And the finale, the last match of the night, which would be Roman Reigns, Kevin Owens for the belts, and Sami Zayn at ringside. The match played through fair. It looked good. It was a good enough match. Kevin Owens getting beat up, and we finally got to see Sami Zayn's final test, and it was Roman Reigns wanting Sami Zayn to hit him on the head with a chair, hit Kevin Owens on the head with a chair, and Sami Zayn just couldn't do it. This is long-term storytelling, and it was a great story. Sami Zayn refusing to hit Kevin Owens was great, and Roman Reigns getting mad at Sami Zayn and potentially having the bloodline beat him up was great. What I didn't expect was what Jey Uso did. Jey Uso left the ring when he was ordered to beat Sami up. So we have to find out tomorrow night on SmackDown what's gonna happen to the Usos. The Usos are the tag team champions on both shows, and Jay took it to Instagram to say he's out of the bloodline. So are they going to still be tag team partners? Will Jay return? If you guys think that Jay is going to return, please hit me in the comments below. If you guys think Jay is officially out, the bloodline is dead, the Usos are dead, we going to get main event Jay, please hit me in the comments below. Whatever you guys think, I want to know. I think the bloodline is done. I don't think the Usos are done, but I think that Jimmy's not a bad guy. And neither is Jay. I think they're going to include Sami Zayn into their little pack of Uso. But we never know. We're going to see on Friday Night SmackDown. Overall, the Royal Rumble was one of the better pay-per-views in the last 10 years. And I thank Triple H for that. Please let this Elimination Chamber be just as good, because we want more pay-per-views like this. We will be doing the show on each pay-per-view all the way up to the road to WrestleMania. So if you guys stay tuned to this channel, please like and subscribe. I'm covering all of that. If you guys have not already, please like and subscribe to this channel. Comment below. Let me know what your thoughts is on the Royal Rumble, and we will be returning all the way through each and every day. Until then, my name is KJ from Cali, and I'm out.